Hello, my LGBT cuties, and welcome back to another episode of A Jaded Gay. I'm Rob Lovelace, and today we're talking about one of the most devastating moments in modern LGBTQ plus history, the Pulse nightclub shooting in Orlando, Florida. Pulse nightclub opened in 2004 and was more than just a place to dance. It was a community space. Located in Orlando, a city with large Latino and LGBTQ plus populations, Pulse regularly hosted theme nights including Latin Night, which drew a predominantly Latino crowd. In the early hours of June 12th, an armed gunman entered the club and opened fire. Within minutes, what began as a normal Saturday night turned into a mass casualty event. Law enforcement responded quickly, but the situation escalated into a prolonged standoff that lasted several hours. By the time it ended, 49 people had been killed and 53 others wounded. The majority of the victims were Latino, many of them Puerto Rican, making this not only an attack on the LGBTQ plus community, but one that deeply impacted communities of color. This remains the deadliest act of violence against LGBTQ plus people in U.S. history. And at the time, it was the deadliest mass shooting by a single shooter in the country. And the national response was immediate. Flags were lowered to half staff, vigils were held around the world, LGBTQ plus spaces increased security, especially during Pride Month. At the same time, the tragedy exposed uncomfortable truths about gun access, extremist violence, and the persistence of anti-LGBTQ plus rhetoric. Online reaction to the tragedy revealed just how deeply homophobia still runs, echoing the dehumanization queer people have faced for decades. Today, Pulse stands as a symbol, not only of loss, but of resilience. It represents the cost of hatred, the importance of queer spaces, and the ongoing fight to ensure that LGBTQ plus people can exist safely, openly, and without fear. Remembering Pulse isn't just about looking back. It's about recognizing why visibility, protection, and community still matter. So if you want to learn more about the history and legacy of Pulse, check out the podcast episode and blog post linked below. And remember, every day is all we have, so you gotta make your own happiness